Last week we tested the Mokuta 10 Plus, and this is the most powerful acceleration scooter I have tried so far under 100 pounds. The takeoff at maximum speed is insane. It took me 2 days to get used to it, and it's crazy fun off-road, with a well-done suspension that makes this ride very easy and comfortable even at high speeds. Today, we're testing a new electric scooter. This is the new Arvala M11 model that falls into the HYPERScooter segment. Alright guys, so let's do a quick walk around the scooter and show the close-ups. So we have this NFC key and on-off. Once it's on, you can just press the on and off button and the scooter will power on. Just hook this here so we don't lose it, but I recommend put this to your keychain. You don't ever forget this. You won't be able to power on the scooter after that. The screen, I like this integrated shape. Once the NFC is active, you press the button and it's kind of like a slow start, but it's on. The light comes on, turn the lights off. We have good grips, guys. Hardware, this extra like support here, so really nice. You have very good console, NFC, card reader, this new shape, Arvala logo. We have this hook here that connects here on the bottom. It looks kind of tiny. Not sure if the camera will pick this up, but we have here a bunch of options, and because it's flickering, maybe I'll go inside and try to record that later. But this is the control. We have the same standard buttons, plus minus M menu on and off. Throttle, there's no dead zone, activates right away. Not hydraulic brakes, which are awesome, and you can upgrade to micro if you want to go, hardcore and make this thing look even sicker than it already is. Yeah, I like this handlebar. It's not really narrow, not really wide. I'll give you the measurements later, but looks super cool. This entire piece that connects here and 4 bolts, it is a solid aluminum integrated with this PCB with the screen. We have lights coming down, and we'll test the lights later on in the dark. And coming down, I like the design of these arms, really cool. You have mounting brakes on both sides, so you can put double disc if you have bigger motors. This is 1600 watts, front and rear dual hubs, insane power. This is even more than NAMI. I think now NAMIs are 1500 watts, so this is a 60 volt battery. I feel like there's so much room here. You can go with 72 volts and actually get crazier, faster speeds than NAMI and other HYPERScooters. The controller here mounted really nicely done. The wires, well organization. You have here all this glue put around so the water doesn't get in. I like the bottom. The water can't get in, it just flushes down. Very nicely done, all one piece of aluminum. Here you see it's all sealed properly, rubber mat, access to the screws, the rest is glued. Very nicely done, guys. The body, the lights, will do this in the evening, so I can show you how bright it is. Even now, when it's sunny, you can actually see this very well. The kickstand, it's different than other scooters that I've seen, and you have here a set screw, so you can, loosen up and you can extend the length. Really cool. It folds really nicely and close to the body, so when you walk, there's no way to really grab that. It's almost like flush with the frame. I like that. Let's take a look at the battery. So this entire compartment, this is really nice, and we have here 60 volts, 35 amp hour capacity, 2.1 kilowatts, and we have here the model of the cells and the date. Not much wiring. This is the light controller, and look at the gasket. Everything is so nicely seen. See it here, no sharp edges, and this thing actually, it's really well done here. And if you look closely at the top, it's actually squeezing. It's all flat all around, so it's squeezing and it's really tight, so water will not get in. Other scooters, the water kind of like, gets trapped and sips in. Here, there's none of that. So nicely done. And I like how it actually, props in here, stays there, and then drops down. And the controller, it's right here in the front. We have 4 screws to remove that, so easy access. Also the airflow helps to cool it off. And we have the steer dampener connected here, I really like the construction, and the graphics are amazing, guys. Really well done. This is just beautiful. And what I like about this frame is, if you look closely on these arms, very wide, very thick. Also you have this cutout to save weight. But look, the most important part for me here is the space in between the shock and the tire. And this is off-road tires, so have almost like a quarter of the inch sticking out. Look, it's almost an inch and a quarter here space, so you can put 12 inches PMTs, those slicks, which will make this thing even faster, more control. You can take sharper corners. You can also do custom arms, right? But that would be crazy expensive. But here it comes stock like that, so you can put 12, maybe even 13-inch tires will be very close, but they might fit here. Also on the front, plenty of space, a little bit less than the back, but definitely can leave 12-inch here. There's plenty of space, almost 3/4 of the inch. And maybe you can play with the shock, and maybe, I don't know if that's doable here. I just got a scooter, so just talking about ideas and potential here. 12-inch easily fits here, 13-inch maybe not, but that's cool that the rear arm, it's longer and gives you, more stability and option to put bigger tires, bigger wheels. That's awesome. Really clean, the wires wired all around, all hidden. The only thing is here, I'm not really a big fan of that. Maybe put this outside, or maybe put a bigger spacer, so when you turn this to the right, it doesn't it doesn't jam. There's still space there, but it's kind of getting close, and I feel like that could be done slightly more polished. Maybe have a hole here, or maybe go around this, or maybe behind, so it doesn't you're not gonna turn so aggressively, right? Unless you're walking, but still, it looks kind of like weird, even though it doesn't affect any other way. The wiring, it's so much better done than other scooters, but I feel like this can be organized better, so it looks cleaner. It's also, it is done well. I'm just being picky here, but the scooter is so beautiful all around. All this graphics, all the design, color, lights. The screen is awesome. I like this, V shape and this light here. So why not go the extra mile and make this perfect, right? Like hide it like here. I like this spot here, looks nicely. But also you can cover that. Maybe just run 1-2 wires and somehow implement that so it's cleaner, right? Besides that, everything else is good. Chromatic coil suspension, front and back. You have adjustability here, the same as Nami. We have good fender, really nicely covered here, and very beefy, very powerful, very thick steel bracket. The light is bright. You have rear active brake light, but it's so tiny. Why not put the entire thing and somehow integrate so it looks cooler? I feel like this light does not fit the theme of the scooter. Everything is so futuristic and so freaking smooth lines and all these designs, and this is I feel like it doesn't keep up with the design of the scooter, so that should be improved. Fender, thick plastic covers more than enough so the water would not splash into you when you ride. Fender in the front is just mostly for design. It doesn't cover anything. The back actually it's pretty well done here, so catches all the water underneath. I like this frame, the rubber on top, good quality, grippy. Everywhere if you look around, it's done so nicely, and I like this color that I choose. Really, eye-catching. And not brakes, hydraulic, we mentioned that. And this, we're gonna open later on. Different folding system. I haven't seen this on any other scooter, and there's 1, 2, 3, and I think this is not sure what this does. I have to play with this and get back to you guys. Really different. The only thing I don't like here is this thing moves a little bit. So it needs some rubber gaskets. Doesn't move, doesn't vibrate. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let's fully charge it and see what this thing can do. Top speed. Let's do acceleration and top speed test here. Advertised 0 to 85 kilometers an hour in 8 seconds. It's 52 miles an hour. Let's see how long it will take me to reach that speed level and what's the maximum top speed on this model. In 8 seconds, I was only able to hit 58 kilometers an hour. Let's see what's the maximum top speed. It took 25 seconds to get to a maximum speed of 49 miles an hour, which is 3 miles slower than advertised speed, but I weighed 226 pounds and 49 miles an hour, which is still very fast and way more than enough speed. The scooter is extremely stable at maximum speed, and acceleration it's very punchy. The first 2 seconds it spins the tires, and after it feels like the traction control activates and gradually punches you forward. Range. The first 12 miles I covered in Manhattan with dual setup and speeds between 25 miles an hour and 39 miles an hour. In a city, people everywhere, a lot of traffic, so you can push it to the max, but still aggressive riding. The rest of the test I did with speeds at maximum 35 to 45 miles an hour, pushing to the limit from DC to Virginia with a backpack and total weight of 266 pounds, and always aggressively accelerating, pushing to the max since there's no traffic and almost empty roads. Covering 36 miles in range, which is insane. If I had no backpack with me, I would have passed 40 miles easily in range. Riding in a single motor mode has plenty of power and still capable to reach higher speeds, gave me over 65 miles in range, which is more than enough for me. The scooter comes with a very cool app, easy to connect, and this is the interface. You press on the Bluetooth. This is the scooter device connected. This is the home screen, and here you have a lot of cool features. Battery capacity, voltage system, you have here maximum power, service time, cycle counter, and we have maximum voltage, maximum current, and maximum temperature. In settings, you can adjust the power delivery. This is stock, this is tested the way the scooter came, and we can actually go and put here the password and unleash more power. Now, the battery. This is the part that I like, and I think this is the app that all scooters and e-bikes should have. It shows you a lot of settings and specs, and here showing per cell the battery management. We have here more settings, and my profile, you have more options here. So very cool app. We like the interface, and here it shows you the remaining time and the top speed. You have dual, eco, right, the percentage here, and you can press and go for the voltage. Time run, I have so much, 107 miles ridden on the scooter, and the trip, last trip. And here it shows you the top speed, and this lines shows you the capacity of the battery. So you get to half the battery, 2 lines will disappear and slowly die down. Eco, we have first speed, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So this is the light from the scooter. It is really weak, and this is why I use Magic Shine. Just look at the difference. This is first level, already big difference. Let's go next level. Third and max. It's just blinding. Look, it hits 300-400 meters easily, almost 180 degrees. It's just insane. And this is why I like Magic Shine. I use for all my electric vehicles. It's the most powerful and the best design lights for, for outdoors, for going, nighttime really fast, off-road. This is the best product you can get today. Insane output, can be adjusted, really powerful. We can also, dim it down so it doesn't blind, the incoming traffic. So really well done, insane quality. This is what you need on this scooter. The rest, the side lights, the brakes, everything is just amazing. Not sure if the camera picks up, but I like the side lights, and when you brake, it actually lights up. So it's cool that when you have blue light, if you press the brakes and turns red. Really nice touch. The turning signals are super bright. This is the right side, and if you switch to the left, it actually alternates. Super cool. Unusual shape, and my bicycle big design mount doesn't really, have room here to grab, so I purchased this new motorcycle mount. We're gonna install this and use this in this video, and in the following video, guys, this is the new 8000 lumens. The previous one was 6000 SV2, this is 8000 SV2, and this light, I got it for the solar eclipse to mount this. This is the new upcoming Mountaineer 12,000 watts. This light should be insane, so guys, stay tuned. We'll be unboxing them soon and testing them in the following videos. As always, best packaging from Peak Design. Climate neutral, certified, So all this packaging is recyclable. Instructions here, how to install it. This is the mount. See what else in the box. And you have these different fittings, and this is the mount. So you have everything you need to install this. And what's cool here, you can rotate any angle. That's why I got this, because it has narrow and very wide fitting, and you can actually locate the phone any way you want, so it's easier, you know, to reach, remove it, and also read the information. It looks like it belongs here, and also we have a dampener here. Look how cool this is. And also you have here another screw, so you can adjust this and twist it left and right 360. Really cool mounts. I've been using their bicycle mount, and this stuff is the best. You have a magnet and you have this clip, so your phone will never fall off. This is the best mount for your bicycle, scooter, motorcycle. The handlebar width is 25 inches. The height from the deck to the stem right here, 39 inches. The height from the deck to the handlebars, 41 inches. Mukuta has insane acceleration from that stop. Here in this model it's more controlled and dialed down, like having traction control, but still fast. On this model you get more advanced, bigger, longer frame to accommodate heavier, bigger riders. You can also have room to ride with a second person and higher load capacity. The suspension has more adjustments and longer travel compared to Mukuta suspension, more detailed design, more colors and features, and a whopping 35 amp-hour battery capacity that you won't fit on Mukuta frame. Adding 12-inch tires on this model is a big plus and will increase performance. Mukuta weighs 80 pounds and comes with a $2,000 price tag. The M11 with the biggest battery capacity, 35 amp-hour option, weighs 110 pounds. I don't have a scale to check the exact weight. On various websites I found 105 to 110 pounds. My Nami Bernie, it's 104 pounds and it is so much heavier. This feels like 89, 90 pounds. It feels so much lighter, easier to lift and move around. The folding mechanism, it has this notch here that grabs in the bottom, so you have to pull down and then push in really tight, and takes a lot of force to open it. Really well made here, and these brackets are CNC'd. You have this very thick wire that goes inside the clamps, and I think this is what holds this thick part right here. Here we have this little tongue that actually is gonna grip on the bottom right here. And now you can load the scooter. I really don't get it. 35 amp-hour battery, and it came with 2 amp-hour charger. This is ridiculous. I had to go on Amazon and buy this 8 amp-hour charger. I covered in 4 days 165 miles in range, and this would really not work. The M11 looks and is designed like an off-road monster with these long motor arms helping increasing stability, and wide, huge 11-inch tires that have a lot of tread and you'll not get flats easily. I like how mean and futuristic this model looks, awesome design, but comes at $3,680 price tag. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the performance, design, and higher price tag. The M11 overall offers more comfort and more off-road capabilities, looks mean and powerful, and delivers. Guys, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see acceleration race between Mukuta model and M11. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.